Hey guys, coming at you today with a delicious keto chocolate ice cream recipe. It is a delicious chocolate ice cream base that you can add so many different things to. Today, I happen to have some caramel and peanuts that I had from a certain test thing I was doing. So let's get started. So to get started on this recipe, it's pretty straightforward, most like my other ice cream recipes. I do have a ton. I will probably link a couple throughout this video for you guys. I'm making a 3 times batch. I'm going to have to cut it down for you guys. We're starting with 32 ounces of an unsweetened milk of choice. I've been using this that I use in a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I need more. Thought I had enough. Into a pot, and then doing 4 cups of heavy cream. Okay, and then we need 96 grams of a classic Monkfruit Erythritol or just straight Erythritol. You can also use some stevia if you want, but you do need some bulk of another sweetener in order to make it so that the allulose doesn't make it insanely soft. If you make this ice cream with just straight Monkfruit Erythritol, it will be hard as a rock coming out of your freezer. Even if you put alcohol in it, I did try a lot of different things before I figured out this recipe. I need 380 grams of allulose and then 132 grams of cocoa powder, and that's all I have left. So I already measured it out. And we're just going to put this on the stove. I'm putting it on medium heat. Child lock is on. And we're going to whisk that and heat it until it's just steaming around the edges. And the only other ingredients, 6 eggs we're going to get cracked into a bowl, and some gelatin. I mentioned in my peppermint mocha ice cream, I tried it without the gelatin and it wasn't as creamy. But if you have one of these lovely guys that has gums in it, MCT powder or something like that, that is chocolate flavored, you can add that to it. You can also add strawberry into this. It'd be chocolate strawberry ice cream. Lots of different things you can do with my base recipes. I always forget you should add half a teaspoon of salt to your mixture. You can also add, if you want to just do chocolate ice cream, a teaspoon or 2 of espresso powder, and that will bring out the chocolate flavor. You can also add a little bit more and make it a coffee chocolate ice cream. I'll crack my 6 eggs into a bowl, and then I'm going to get my gelatin ready. You just grab a small plastic container, something with a wide bottom to spread out the water. I'm going to do a tablespoon and a half of water. Again, all your measurements are going to be different. I haven't figured them out really. It's been a long time since I did a small batch of chocolate ice cream. It's the same procedure. So I'm going to bloom a teaspoon of gelatin over the water. I'll have all the measurements up on the screen for you for your batch. Can't ask a pregnant lady to do math on command. Ain't gonna work. Keep whisking this guy. Okay, all our sugar's dissolved and it's starting to steam, so I am good to go on that. So I got my 6 eggs here. I'm give them a whisk, put a towel down so that hopefully my bowl doesn't move too much as I'm ladling. And then I'm going to pour it back into my pot. Give it a little whisky whisk. The eggs combined in there. Add the gelatin puck. Let that dissolve. And then I already have my bucket and strainer set up. I'll probably come back tomorrow and churn this into the strainer. All the little egg bits. Cocoa. Out of there. Cover this with plastic wrap. You can also do an ice bath and keep stirring it. It'll usually cool down within an hour. If you don't want to do that, 8 hours for your batch. Mine will take all day and night to cool down. I'm popping that in the fridge. Okay, it's time to churn some chocolate ice cream. This is my experiment I did for the Snickers ice cream bars. As you can see, the peanuts didn't stick to the caramel, which is why I did it the way I did it in the video. But I'm gonna throw these into the freezer just to make sure they stay nice and solid. Ice cream base in my big pitcher. Should be real thick, loopy. It makes creamy keto ice cream. Now I'll link a couple ice cream videos throughout here. Like I said, when this comes out of your ice cream maker, you're gonna add in your add-ins as you're scooping it into a chilled bowl that you had in your freezer, hopefully. I have to do it differently, obviously, because I'm making 8 pints and I can't get all the fixins in the middle as it's coming out of the machine. Over to the ice cream maker. All the ice cream base in there. I have mine set for 18 minutes. I think I timed it once at my house and it took 20 in my KitchenAid. While that's going, I'm also going to cut up some of these marshmallows into bite size. I already tried them in the freezer and they freeze pretty well. They're not like super hard. They're just like stiffer marshmallow as you like bite into it. Best way to cut up marshmallows. I did this in my hot cocoa bomb videos too, because these aren't cheap. So I put like 1 cut up into each one. I will eventually be making my own marshmallows. Just haven't had the time to experiment. I know there are recipes online though for keto marshmallows. That's it. I will put some other add-ins that you can add into this chocolate ice cream base that I've done at the bakery. There's a lot of options. You can do pretty much sky's the limit. Time to get the ice cream out. Two guys right in the freezer. So finish cleaning this guy out and then we'll be back to layer in our pint container. Time to make chocolate Snickers ice cream. Already labeled and stickered. We got our marshmallows. I got some caramel sauce. Good stir. Looks good. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier than the others. A lot of stuff. The thing with doing different flavors is you gotta figure out the macros for each one. So just keep a count on how much of everything you use. You estimate it. Mostly peanuts in there, so I'm gonna sprinkle in some peanuts. And then I'll do some caramel. This caramel doesn't really freeze, so it's gonna be like liquidy streaks in there. Okay, this is done. Into the freezer. These go. Time to try my Snickers ice cream. But I'm just putting this up as chocolate ice cream. You can literally add anything you want into this chocolate ice cream base. The chocolate ice cream base itself is only 2 net carbs for 2/3 of a cup. So it'd be 6 for 2 cups. This is straight out of the freezer. It's super soft and delicious. Time to dig in. It looks so good. So of course, you can just do chocolate ice cream and you can drizzle on caramel sauce, put on whipped cream, put on peanuts. That's pretty much what I usually do, is I make like a batch of vanilla and I pair it with a brownie and some hot fudge and make myself a sundae. So just this chocolate ice cream would be delicious just on its own. You can just doctor it up with whatever you're feeling like that day. I'm just going to try a scoop with just chocolate ice cream. I'm a chocolate person, so this is like... so smooth and creamy. It's not like cloyingly sweet, so you can add like toppings to it and it won't be like insanely sweet. Try. Okay, now I got a chunk of caramel and marshmallow. The burnt caramel in the marshmallow really comes through. It's crazy. I like those marshmallows a lot. I made the hot cocoa bombs. I'll link that up there for you. I did a salted caramel one with Lily's salted caramel chips, and I put those inside. So good. It is delicious with the caramel chunks in it. It's gonna be really hard not to eat all this, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I got some with a peanut. I didn't get a peanut in that last bite, so I gotta take one more. So good. Ice cream is definitely one of my biggest weaknesses, for sure. I hope you guys enjoy this chocolate ice cream recipe. Let me know in the comments below if you try it and how you liked it. Don't forget to check out my Amazon links and the blog link to the full recipe in the description box below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll be back with many more keto dessert recipes. Bye guys. The whole bowl.